What's up everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to successfully appeal ad account bans on Facebook ads. So if you run Facebook ads or you run Instagram ads through the Facebook Ads Manager, sooner or later, if you're doing something wrong, if you're not doing anything wrong, you will run into ad account bans. So I'm live in my private mastermind group for April, and I'm live in the normal affiliate CPA marketing group. So if there are any questions at the end, I will check and I will answer them. But right now I'm going to show you how to appeal. I'm going to actually do a live appeal for one of my own ad accounts that got banned. This one got banned quite a while ago. I've already appealed 2 times, but we're going to shoot in the third one right now. So as you can see, I've actually never run anything on this ad account. So it got banned twice for suspicious payment methods from the beginning. And that's because I had my assistant do that. So that was kind of a mistake, lesson learned. And after I launched the first campaign, so US KFC, I got the policy violation. It didn't even run. It didn't even get any impressions. So that's quite fucked up. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and contact us. So it has been flagged for policy violation, which is a shame. So we're going to appeal. So policy, disabled ad account. And then we're going to do, is this your account? Yes, select the ad account. Well, I have only one ad account banned, which is this one. And your ad account has been enabled for not following Facebook advertising guidelines. So we want to see those guidelines because it is important for the appeal. So I'm just going to paste that in there. Grab the actual document with ad policies. Here we go. What you want to do is you don't want to say my ad account got banned, I didn't do it, please give it back. Straight rejection. So first of all, what is important is that you can, I think, appeal 10 times in total for one ad account. So after the first appeal, they say this decision is final, you cannot do anything about it. This is not true. You can just appeal again after a couple of days, or maybe even the same day. I wouldn't recommend it, but I would wait a couple of days, then appeal again with a different copy. Because what appears is that it's a manual review. So it's actually a person every time the name changes. And if you get a nice person who gives your account back, it's obviously very nice. So my account retrieval percentage used to be 80%, which I got my accounts back. Has dropped down a little to about 65%, but it's still pretty good. So more than half of the accounts who get banned, I get back by doing this process, which is actually quite easy, but it's a little bit more, you have to put in some effort, right, to get it back. You have to write a little essay explaining what you did wrong, pretending that your nose is bleeding, you don't know what's going on, some white lies maybe in there, anything to get our precious ad accounts back, obviously. But you have to write a well-structured appeal. So here they explain how it's going, so prohibited content, and I always go with misleading content. So I just admit that I was wrong, that I maybe have put in misleading content, which is a good way to structure your appeal, right? So I'll just copy this and then we'll write our appeal. So make this big. And what I always do, you have to write a little bit of a story, right? So I don't know what this actually means, but I used to work in a company and they said like it's some Latin meaning to whom it may concern, and everybody in business understands it, I guess. So you say, oh, let me just, which is my company. Just came to my aware. This doesn't have to be perfect. Even if your English is not perfect, just write a little bit of a story, it doesn't matter. Awareness that one of our ad accounts got disabled. Never say banned, because that's what we say, right? We just say disabled, because they also say disabled, which is very unfortunate. Oh, it really is. My assistant assistant came to the conclusion when she logged into our business manager to go over our quarterly goals / spend for Facebook ads. It is in our most interest, is that what you say, to not perform actions that go against any policies Facebook has. We always consider the policies before taking any action in creating campaigns. So what is really important is that don't write your appeal straight like this appeal, because it's never going to work. You have to do it to your own situation, right? So if you got more ad accounts banned, they will notice. Write it in a way that, oh, it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. But be truthful. There's no reason to lie. Just don't say, it's not my fault, you guys are dicks, because that's not going to work. Just admit you were wrong because you were wrong. Your ad account didn't get disabled for no reason. So I will just say that it is very unfortunate. I always try to follow the guidelines so I don't get banned, but I walk on thin ice, and I know. So if I get banned, I will just admit that I was wrong, which I'm going to do now. And then it's more realistic, because that is just the way it is. Facebook wants to make money and you want to make money. So if you just admit you're wrong, you say you're sorry, because I'm sorry that I violated the policy, but I also want to run my ads the way I want. So if I get banned, I'll just say it's because of misleading content. Please, can you give it back? Hopefully. We always consider the policies before any creating campaigns. However, I'm aware that the following guideline might have been might not have been considered. The copy we used in some of the ads might have been a form of misleading content. I've considered to not use these kinds of triggers in the future. All right, easy. We are looking to increase our spend in Q2, which we are at now, of 2019, and would therefore highly appreciate if we could get our access to this specific ad account back. We are looking for a long-term partnership with Facebook, and will keep a stricter eye on the policies now on. Please take our appeal into consideration. All right, so this is basically what you do, right? The structure. You just say you just noticed. Maybe that always hasn't been true, but that's okay. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine. So this you can just make up. You have to say something, right? Well, this is true, right? We don't want to push any actions that go against the policies, because then we get banned. So I try to work with Facebook, but I also try to do my own thing. Well, this is true. I always consider it, because I don't want to trigger the algorithm and get a ban. I'm aware that the guidelines that I have might be walking on thin ice and not be considerate of misleading content, because I know the ad copy that we use, kind of clickbait, kind of pulling in the people, could give a negative user experience, and that's what Facebook doesn't want. So for this ad account, there's no reason for the ban, right? It's just Facebook being Facebook, because I didn't spend anything. yeah, well, to go over one ad and get a ban, that's highly unlikely, but it is what it is. Facebook being Facebook sometimes, you can get triggered in all kinds of ways. They have the power, you don't. All you can do is appeal. So that's why I think making up a little bit of a story as well, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. However, just be truthful. Don't say you did shit that you didn't do. Don't go and point the finger to somebody else, because that's not the case usually. It's all you. So I think if I would have an argumentation with anybody and they say they were wrong, I can only appreciate that. I can only respect that. And that's what I do, basically. I just tell them I'm wrong, and this is give a nice, please consider our appeal. So don't say, I hope to see my account active by the end of the day. No, it's not useless. Just say, please consider our appeal, and that's it. Kind regards, bang, send. And that's basically it. That's how you make a good structured appeal. The odds are in this sense that you will get it back. The odds are that I will get this one back, highly unlikely, because I've already appealed 2 times on this one. But that's basically how it's done. It will go to the support box. It will show as an open ticket. And usually I will get a message within about 12 hours, because I have a lot of ad accounts, right? And I have a lot of spend on my business managers. So they work fast for me. For you guys, if you don't have that much spend, it might take up to 48 hours. So hopefully this was useful. Good luck on the appeals. This is not any legal advice, just a little disclaimer. This is just my opinion on how you could do things. Take care, try to keep your ad accounts alive, and I'll see you guys in the next video.